My parents were very much involved as change agents in relationship to social justice issues and human rights issues. So in my early childhood, that meant everything from being a part of being some of the first young people to integrate camps in Arkansas and around Little Rock and Pine Bluff, as well as in terms of our community of believers in the Methodist Church, which then was a segregated church. It was the old central jurisdiction of what's now the United Methodist Church. The efforts were to figure out how to bring people together in a fashion that did not compromise the ways in which either had been able to achieve some degree of success in working with the communities that they were a part of. It's important as a point of departure in terms of being able to identify ways in which there's common ground and issues that transcend a lot of the things that systematically fragment and divide. It's a definite important effort in that regard. There are always ways in which things can be built upon and improved upon, but it is an important point of departure. It's a foundational piece, and I think that it is to our advantage to at least promote the understanding of it and people being able to know exactly what it means in terms of, I think, what it'll mean long-term relationships that are increasingly important as our world becomes more and more a global community. I'm one of those people that's always trying to push people to look deeper and to try to plumb the depths of issues in a way that allows folks to appreciate the fact that we all collectively have responsibility, should hold each other accountable, and to appreciate the fact that even though there might be the illusion sometimes of a greater level of equality than there is, it's the kind of thing that's like a cancer that can be haunting and in due season can end up being a point of destruction. One of the things that we can all do is to begin with ourselves. It's important, I think, to understand that the person in the mirror is the person that you have the greatest ability to influence in terms of the roles that we can play, in terms of being change agents, and in terms of being people who can bring about transformative kinds of experiences in the lives of people around us. So all the work that I do around human rights, I always am trying to find those points of intersection. Intersectionality is a phenomenon that you have to appreciate, and if you try to deal with it academically, it gets to be important to learn how to do it in terms of interdisciplinary work, and if you deal with it within the context of faith, then it gets to be important to understand it in interfaith terms and multi-faith terms, because there's a way in which those distinctions that we make in terms of doctrine and belief are very often less than what allows us to have the most effective ways in which we deal with bringing about a kind of harmony, wholeness, oneness, unity, togetherness that I think is really a part of the blueprint that the Creator has established for us. It ends up being a matter of us learning how to more effectively use and follow the blueprint.